Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Feeling this.
I don't know if we're legally allowed to use "Let's Get It On," so I had to improvise.
That was beautiful. It was
Thank you.
definitely the radio cut version. You know, like the cereal at the bottom of the shelf, the
Yeah,
bottom shelf, that's what that it's
yeah.
still good, it just doesn't have the brand name
It
on it,
it's
that's
they
all.
just mesh the word it's like, "Let's get it on." It's just one word instead of "Let's get it on." "Let's get it on." That's the
Everybody,
brand you just got.
we're so giddy. What a day today is. First of all, it's Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy
Happy
Friday.
Friday.
Yes.
Valentine's Day, falling on a Friday. And I don't care. You know what? It's just a day of love. Yeah, and I'm seeing great stories. Even if you are maybe celebrating yourself, you go ahead. You do that. You do that. You do that.
Self-love is love, girl.
And maybe for you, this is a 3-day weekend to celebrate yourself because President's Day is on Monday. And as you see, Crocodile dressed in his green because it's parade day.
Woo
The birds
woo.
are bringing it home, and you have to leave in like a couple minutes, I believe,
Yes,
to get back to
yes.
the parade. You're gonna be on
Yes,
the parade route?
yes. So, that's all I really know is that I'll be on the route somewhere along the way, which is, super cool. Savvy and I were talking about it because, I don't know how much she understands about, like I was trying to explain to her, like, when the Super Bowl was happening, like, being a fan of a team and doing all this stuff, and I was like, "I have to tell you, like, what if I was your age, like, if eight-year-old Kevin could talk to 39-year-old Kevin, and 39-year-old Kevin says, like, 'You're gonna be, like, participating in the Super Bowl parade,' eight-year-old Kevin would say words you're not allowed to say on the radio." Even at 8, he would be saying those things. So I'm outrageously my adrenaline's going already, like, just thinking about getting in the car and stuff like that. Like, as a Philadelphia sports fan, as a football fan, like, this is a I'm just looking forward to a really awesome day. I'm
Yeah.
just hoping it's not super windy. That's really the big thing.
The winds are supposed to die down.
Okay.
That's because it's supposed to be very cold, and I heard a tip, don't wear cotton as your first layer closest to your skin because it absorbs if you wind up wearing lots of layers and you're sweating because you're trying to, you're trying to stay warm, it'll absorb, it won't dry. You need something that's not cotton as your first
Yeah,
layer, but then whatever you put on over that is
yeah.
fine. But definitely dress warm. You definitely wanna dress in layers because it's gonna be, I think, were they saying low 30s? I'm sure you looked it up already so you can figure out what you're gonna wear.
Yes, cold is what they say,
It's gonna be
cold.
cold. It's
Yeah,
gonna be cold, but that's very
but there
exciting.
is a big difference. We've talked about it a few times throughout the winter so far. There's a big difference between 35 degrees and no wind and 35 degrees and windy are
Yeah.
2 very different 35 degrees. So,
It's like,
yes, hopefully the
tundra,
wind holds off. Yeah,
icy tundra. It could be no ice, it just feels that way with the wind whipping you in the
yeah,
face. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Alright, well, have a blast. I mean, that parade's supposed to start at 11, and you have to prepare ahead. It's such Philly style too. They're like, "Have a plan. Don't just come here, have a plan." It's
I've
basically the
actually seen a
message.
lot of people on, speed lines or trains and stuff like that who have already been like, "There's good parking and stuff down here," which I think was everybody's fear. Now, it's 6:25 in the morning, so I wouldn't plan on going out at 8 o'clock and being like, "Oh, this will still be the same scenario," but, um, yeah, that's part of
Well,
the reason why I've gotta leave so early is because
yeah,
I have to be where I need to be before they open at 8, before 8:30, but I have to cross Broad Street. So what time are they closing Broad Street to everything?
isn't it closed? Isn't Broad Street closed right now?
Broad Street, no, they're gonna be closing it at 8:30.
Oh,
So, but
okay.
that's what they say, but I don't
Yeah,
wanna get down there at 8:20 and it already be closed, and then me have to try to figure out a way to get around to where I need to get
yeah.
around to, and then
Some people found parking a decent mile or 2 away, and they just Ubered from that location, to do that. But it sounds like you have, like, a secret drop-off section where you need to be. Yeah. Crockett's being very cryptic about this, so we'll find out more, I'm sure, through the day. You can, will you be posting on right here? Or
Yeah, I'll be
social
posting on so you can follow me at Crockett on Air, but I'll be sharing to our socials as well.
yeah.
Um,
For
as much as I
anybody
can, because there's gonna be a cajillion people down there,
yeah,
so I don't know how
and
well.
speaking of which, to everyone that is going, if you're taking are you taking Savvy? Is it
No.
you? Just you, okay.
Yeah.
If you're taking kids, because everybody's gonna be wearing green, a sea of green with a million people, it has been suggested if you are taking kids, wear something like this. I know the kids are gonna be disappointed because they're like, I wanna wear Saquon Barkley
Yeah.
jersey." But you'll stand out in a crowd of green, and also put your name and your phone number on a piece of paper, put it somewhere on your child just in case it gets
Yeah.
separated. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, anything
Yeah,
you can
put it
do
on
to
your
be is
husband. You might have to put it on your husband. I don't know.
if this parade is anything like the last one, yeah, that's not a bad idea, I'll be honest. Yeah.
So true. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jennifer. Happy Valentine's Day. And Kevin, having a good morning.
It's a lot of hosts.
John,
Yeah.
good morning to you. Yeah, so feeling good. Feeling good. I went to we only have about a minute left, but I just want to tell you I went to an elementary school dance. Not for me, for my daughter. We the last minute decided to go because she found out that her crush was giving her a Valentine's Day gift. She's like, "Mom, can I go?" And she made this little origami. It was like a bear box. It was really cute. It had a little message on it that you pull and it makes a smile when you pull it. It was adorable. So she was ready to see him. And we show up because we're running a little late, and all her little friends grabbed her. Let's go, he's waiting for you. So elementary school. And they whisk her away into the school gym. And there's her little crush standing with a big bag of flowers, her favorite chocolates, Kit Kats, and a rose bear. It was
Oh my
adorable.
gosh.
They exchanged their gifts, said thank you, and said bye.
Yeah.
That's elementary school
I'll
love.
see you next Valentine's Day.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
On that
Go
note,
Birds.
bye.